Hello, myself Sunil Ramakrishna. Here basically we are discussing another topic, that is city creation. In this basically we have already discussed this topic, that is existing data basically. An example basically was 93 bomb blast happened, that data, and September 11 basically happened, that data, that is positive and negative basically. So in this basically now we are discussing future data basically, that is future creation basically. One other person told that basically one other person told that what actually future data is. So one of the person told that future data means here basically I have taken the example of Apple creation basically happened, contains future data and incidence basically equal to city creation. So city creation basically equal to city creation equal to Apple creation, that also you can say, and that basically contains the future creation. So one of the person told that vitamin A, say that basically where the blast is going to happen. Vitamin C, say that which city will going to end when which city is going to create. Means vitamin D data basically. Vitamin D data, and vitamin D equal to vitamin A equal to what basically? Creation basically, that is needs basically, human needs basically. Here basically I have taken as an example of apple basically. Vitamin D, when which PM will die, when president will die, who when will be the next PM, and who basically will be the and when will be the next president basically. So one of the person told that Sunil R Nair basically generation ended, Sunil R Nair generation not ended, Sunil R Nair generation will go next, Sunil R Nair next generation is not going to. That is decided by vitamin A. This everything is done, basically. Everything is done basically. That's after that basically we are discussing. Sunil R Nair basically generation will go, Sunil R Nair generation will not go. Vitamin K. Vitamin K, the person basically next will go, this person basically next generation will not go. Means the above example, same example basically. Here basically I have taken example of Sunil R Nair, and here basically I have taken an example of 900 crore people. That 900 crore people basically generation will go next or not basically. Vitamin F. Vitamin F means which is the good direction of Earth planet basically. Which software company will end basically. Which software company will end, which software company will be new basically. So that basically decided by vitamin I. So in this basically see the software company basically. These all are the software companies. And in this basically lots of new companies are started basically. KPIT basically is very old. Precedence old. Sansar is also 3. Infotech is also old. Larsen and Tebro. H data system is old. H system basically might be new basically. Just a minute. We will take basically when this company started basically. It might be possible that this company basically might be there, but might not be came into the picture reason of due few project basically comes, and that project basically the company do, and after that basically they comes into the picture basically. So see, we will see basically what is the year. So see basically 2019 basically artificial intelligence basically, from that basically they started the data. So see basically which software will go next and which software will not go. Vitamin I basically, this also basically we have discussed. Here basically I have taken the example of Sunil R Nair, and Sunil R Nair wife basically is who will be Sunil Nair wife, and basically Sunil Nair basically is going to have child or basically not basically. That question basically is the thing basically. And here basically we have discussed, and that this everything is done now basically, everything is done basically. After that basically we are discussing. Now basically war will also be happen basically, nothing is going to affect basically because everything is done. So one of the person told that vitamins basically, here basically you have to put the name basically. Then basically who is the Prime Minister of India currently, Narendra Modi, and what task he is doing, and who is the its security guard basically, security groups, and who is basically investing money in the India basically, like this all groups basically. And chief minister example also basically we have taken, that is 100 plane basically which is getting crashed, and that basically are the certificate of chief minister basically. One of the person told that ये chief minister कौन है basically. If they are basically certificate is like that basically, 100 plane crashed, sorry, he basically tracked the 5,000 plane crashed, that basically data basically he checked. After that basically he was eligible for chief minister post basically. So you can just imagine basically. Here basically I just taken example of chief minister. I have not taken the example of prime minister basically. Then basically one of the person told that basically this everything is okay basically. Then what about the police department basically? One of the person asked that also basically. What about the police department basically? Because these groups are basically giving the security, na basically. That's why basically. These groups basically are giving the security. So what about that basically? That basically we are really going to discuss. One of the person told that basically who created the world only basically. That also basically one of the person asked the question. ये दुनिया बनाई किसने basically? M. Police departments giving security to the above all groups. So one of the person told that is basically the police groups are basically doing the plans basically. Then one of the person told that one of the person given the example basically. Do you know what basically? That do you know basically the data basically which is getting stored into this everything basically software company. In that basically it might possible that just taking as an example basically, really basically it might be totally different software companies also, and it might not be also basically, because possibilities only basically we can say. One of the person told that this blast basically where basically the blast is going to happen, and the entire environment setup basically na, that basically is data basically is inside this one of the company basically, in one of the server basically. So one of the person told that exactly basically you can say basically where basically that data, this data basically exists, where the blast is going to happen, and we at and up to what area basically the blast is going to happen, and which is the city, and we how many people are going to travel in that area basically where the blast is going to happen. Up to that basically the data science has reached. So one of the person told that yes basically data science has reached up to this level basically. They have reached up to this level basically. That is data science has reached up to this level. And in this basically one company basically I can give you one example, and I give Vadodara. See basically this is a company basically which says that basically we are master in the data science. So see basically these all are the big data, planet, perils, identity, humans, organs. So these are basically different data basically. See basically solution, see basically what solution basically telling that basically they are giving. These all are actually data basically, but very to understand this basically you need to understand the data basically, which kind of data basically is the future data, and which kind of data is a past data basically. So in next video basically we are going to see that only basically about the data.